layer 3 red words, which I forgot from the first lesson. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you the card. We're going to load the word. We're going to tap for each letter, and then we're going to go from shoulder to wrist as we say it. So put your left arm up, put your right arm out, and we're going to say only. O-N-L-Y. Only. Next word is whose. So we're going to say whose. W-H-O-S-E. Whose. Our next word is new. New. N-E-W. New. This time, I am going to have you load the word and spell the word on your own. Make sure when you tap, you're saying each letter. Okay. First word is sure. Ready?
Yes.
Load.
Sure. S-U-R-E. Sure.
Good job. Next word is off. Ready?
Oh.
Load it.
Off. O-F-F. Off.
And our last one, ready? Load it. Move.
Move. M-O-V-E. Move.
All right. So now we have a new word we're going to learn today. And the word is against. I will lean against the wall. How many sounds do you hear in the word against?
A-G-N-S-T.
All right, so there's 6 sounds. So we have the first sound is What's our next sound?
G.
Count sound. Look it on board for each sound. Okay. What letter makes that sound?
G.
G. What's our next sound?
E.
And we're going to put that up here. What's our next sound?
N.
What makes that sound?
N.
What's our next sound?
S.
What makes that sound?
S.
S. And what is our last sound?
T.
And what letter makes that sound?
T.
T. So we have these two. We have the and the eh. And we need to find out what makes those sound. And that's what makes this a red word, because we don't usually associate or think of the when we have the letter A. And when we have the sound in this word, it is actually AI, which is one of our vowel teams, but it doesn't say the usual AI sound. So this is st. Against. So what's irregular is the A at the beginning and the AI in the middle. Okay?
Okay.
So can you use this word in a sentence? Against.
I leaned against the wall.
Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use our screen and our red crayon, and I want you to trace this 2 times. And as you're tracing it, I want you to spell it. So you're going to say the letters as you're spelling it. So you're going to trace it twice. A.
I say the name of the letter?
You say the name of the letter.
G.
Yeah.
A. I. N. is bumpy.
Yeah.
S. T.
Do it one more time. Make sure you're saying the letters as you write it.
A. Like the bumpy. G.
It's kind of like writing on carpet, right?
It makes my letters ugly. G. A. I. N. S. T. I like writing on carpet better.
Okay. Now put your crayon down. So now what we're going to do is we're going to hold the words. I'm going to hold my cards. You're going to hold your paper in your left hand. And we're going to say it 3 times. We're going to load the word and we're going to spell it. And we're going to say the letters as we spell it. So ready? Put your arm up. Load it. Against. A-G-A-I-N-S-T. Against. Ready? Load it. Against. A-G-A-I-N-S-T. Against. Load it. Against. A-G-A-I-N-S-T. Against. All right. Now I want you to use your writing hand and I want you to trace the bumpy letters 3 times and do what we just did.
A.
You do that 3 times.
G. A. I. N. S. T.
Do it 2 more times. Does it bother you?
A. G. A.
One more time, you can do it.
S. T. Sorry.
One more time.
A. G. A. I. N. S. T.
All right. Well, this will help wipe it off your finger. We're going to
Good.
write it on the table 3 times, the same way you just did it on the paper.
Good.
Ready? A,
A.
G, A, I, N,
N.
S,
S.
T.
T.
Against. Now do it 2 more times on your own.
A. G. A. I. N. S. T. Against.
One more time.
A. G. A. I. N. S. T. Against.
You're going to use your red crayon and you're going to write it 1 time on each line, doing it the same way.
A. G. A. I. N. S. T. Against.
Mm-hmm.
A. G. A. I. N. S. T. Against.
And one more time.
A. G. A. I. N. S. T. Against.
Good job. So now we're going to hide these words and you're going to write it 1 time on that with your pencil.
Okay.
Doing it the same way.
A. G. A. I. N. S. T. Against.
Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to read 2 sentences to you. And remember, when I read the sentence, I'm going to read it twice, and then you're going to pound it. You're going to pound 1 time for each word, not each letter, for each word. So I'm going to read it twice. Don't press against the glass. Don't press against the glass. Pound it as you say it, and then write it.
Don't press against the glass.
And remember, this is a sentence, so what do we need at the beginning and the end? Go ahead and write it.
Don't press
Good job. Ready for the second sentence?
Yes.
I'm going to read it twice, and you're going to pound for each word. Are you for or against his speech? Are you for or against his speech? Remember, it's a sentence. Pound it.
Are you for or against his speech?
All right, go ahead and write it. Ready? So now we're going to read this clean copy, and I can see that we have two sentences. You began with a capital and you ended with the right punctuation, because the second one is a question, so good job on that. So go ahead and read my sentence.
Don't press against the glass.
Go ahead and read this one.
Are you for or against his speech?
Good job. So our new word is
Against.
good job.